Hi, we're here with Laura Manning, a registered dietitian from Mount Sinai and the Division of Gastroenterology. And today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics is coffee. And we're going to learn about all the wonderful things coffee can do, the pros and the cons, and what is recommended. So, Laura, tell us a little bit about all the wonderful things about coffee, because I am a huge coffee addict, and it's the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning, and I drink it throughout the day. And you hear all these things in the news that coffee's not good for you, and then you hear like coffee has like the greatest antioxidant effect, and so that makes me feel great about the things that I'm doing throughout the day, and I'm like, well, let me just grab another cup of coffee, right? So what is the recommended amount of caffeine?
Sure. So the world drinks coffee, so there's got to be some good benefits to it.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee is, it depends on the person. Some people tolerate it better than others, but overall there's some really wonderful properties about it. It's got a tremendous amount of antioxidants in it. And according to the dietary guidelines for Americans, to have between 3 and 5 cups a day is actually recommended because it's protective.
Mm-hmm.
It's protective against a lot of different diseases. Colon and liver cancer. It helps against Parkinson's, cirrhosis, and also type 2 diabetes. So it really can be a tremendous help for our health. So obviously with a proper diet as well, but it is something that we should look at the benefits of it.
Right. And also, which is sort of hot in the news, and is a lot of these colon cleanses, right? And it's been used for treatments for certain chronic diseases or for cancer. What is your take on that, and what are some of the studies behind that would support it? Or
well, I think that you have to be careful with anything that is a colon cleanse. The number one thing we talk about with our patients here is that whenever you're doing any kind of a colon cleanse, you are disrupting your gut flora. And that's really precious and important to maintain a good, healthy bacterial load, and it's protective. So if you're going to do a colon cleanse, you disrupt that whole microbiome, and you really want to be careful. And you could also cause yourself an injury. So I don't endorse doing something like that.
Right.
I would rather you drink it.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, speaking of that, do you want some cold brew here?
Oh yeah.
This is our new cold brew, and it is the concentrated cold brew with some delicious almond milk, a little bit of sugar, and what I love about this one in particular is that most off-the-shelf pre-made cold brews have a fair amount of sugar in them, and we have about probably half, if not less than half, the amount of sugar that you would get off of a shelf, and it still tastes creamy, delicious, and just enough sweetness. So because I haven't had already like 1 or 2 cups this morning.
Right.
And I help myself to some.
That's actually an important point, is that, when we are out and about and buying a cup of coffee outside of our homes, we should probably pay a little bit of attention to how much sugar is actually added to them. So you can get coffee done in many different ways with different toppings and flavors and stuff, but that is a lot of added calories, and it can also be counterproductive to anybody that's trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, healthy weight, and all the added sugar. You want to really cut that sugar out, you start with like omitting it from your coffee.
That's right. That's right. So that's why this is such a benefit.
Yeah.
So it's just sweet enough.
Yes, it is. Well, you know where to look for it, Epicured.com, and Laura can be at mountsinai.org. All right, thank you.
Thank you.